Alright, so this is a game called Decrypt, which is on itch.io. According to the game page, when a freight ship goes missing and is later found abandoned, you are sent to investigate it to solve the mystery of its missing crew. So we're an investigator that has been sent here, trying to figure out what's happened. It gives me, like, that premise alone gives me like Outlast vibes. And of course, in good fashion, we are here alone, so that definitely makes things more fun for me. I don't know what it is with like, whenever they always send one person. Why always one person? I don't get it. This game is supposed to take like 45 minutes to an hour, so we're gonna be here a while. But I think it should be good fun. I hope, anyway. So, well, nothing like going aboard a freight ship. Into 2432. Oh, okay. The ISS Traven, a Class C freight vessel on a routine cargo run, fails to arrive at its destination. I couldn't read that. After repeated failed attempts to contact it, the GIS Trade Federation reports it missing. I didn't know this was going to be like deep in the future. Oh, it's a space freighter. 72 hours later, the Traven is found drifting near a fringe system. It is thousands of clicks off course. We're in space. Oh, its primary power systems are offline. Its comm channel silent. Its thrusters dead. I did not see their images. Wait, there is no perceived activity on board. See, there are images of the game, but it didn't click to me that this is in space. The crew members remain unreachable. So great. I thought this was like just found. Oh, there we are. Ooh. I thought we were like going on a freight. Like, I thought we were gonna be on land. Like, it was an actual freighter. I'm dumb. But can I just say, this game actually looks pretty nicely. Ooh.
Well, will you look at that?
Preeti
Generation
Nair.
1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic. I'm surprised the FCA renewed its registration.
Are we sure it's operational?
So, you got the brief, right? The ship didn't turn up at the Zebulus 3 spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant freight transporting minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on radar. It appears to have lost power and coasted a couple 100,000 clicks off its original course. No comms, no signs of the crew. Looks like they abandoned ship. Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months. Abandoning the ship and claiming that their lives were at risk due to a technical failure gets them off the hook because the insurance companies take the hit. And with a ship that old, it'd be hard to prove otherwise. The system's messed up, what can I say? Now we're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork. The Traven's crew is still at large, but our patrols will find them. They're probably at a cantina somewhere in this sector. We'll try to get the truth out of them, but I don't have much hope. You know the drill. Once you're on the ship, head to the bridge and extract all the primary logs you can get. Any evidence we can find to tell us what actually happened will help us close this quicker. I'll call you as soon as you're inside.
You know, why does this happen every time in horror games where whenever, like, they always send one person. Always. It's always by yourself. Like, like, we're gonna investigate an abandoned space freighter. You don't think it's a good idea to send multiple personnel in case it wasn't just a technical failure? Like, you don't know? Wow. This game, I have to admit though, this game looks really good.
So, the bad news first. The schematics we have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete. BT stopped making these in '09, and it's been modded beyond recognition over the years. So, you'll have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission. Sorry about that. The good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary power is down, a lot of the subsystems won't be operational, but most doorways should still work. I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
Alright. Well, I'm already calling it aliens, for sure. I mean, what else would be in space? I mean, and I'm seeing this, and it's like, oh, yes, flashlight. I'm seeing this, and it's giving me alien vibes. Oh, access panel, is secured by biocode, I mean, I guess if I can. Oh, I don't have a crypto key. All right. Wow, I have to admit, this game, this really does. Oh, okay.
More bad news. The
Okay.
security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence.
I got that.
I don't think our algorithms go back that far, but that's not a problem. You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains. You should also be able to pull out encrypted messages from the comm system, which will be helpful. Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt now.
Oh, I need 2 for this one. This one's a beefy door, alright. Probably where I actually need to go. LSS control. This flashlight is for... You'd think in the 25th century we'd have flashlights that could, I don't know, be more efficient than this. Like, what is this? But what was that? Back to what I was saying. Like, it's always in these kinds of games. It's always... They always send one person. They never send a team. Even 2 people isn't enough for this. Oh, so I guess this is where we get our crypto keys. They always send one person. I mean, given an Outlast, the journalists didn't know what was going down. But in this case, it's like we know it's abandoned. They're in the ship. That's what Manu said yesterday at the mess hall. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixedly at his food. His face was pallid. He told me he wasn't sleeping well. The noises, don't you hear him? He said. I told him that I heard them too, that we all did, and that they were just the sounds of the bones of this old ship settling, the tectonic shifts of metal plates long past their prime. But he seemed to barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes had a fixed quality that I didn't much care for. He said, they're on the ship. Just that one cryptic sentence. But yeah, I'm definitely calling aliens. I mean, honestly. Oh, and we have a log here. Alright. Yeah, I'm already very impressed. We got a key code that I could possibly be able to guess. Use that crypto key. It says you. Alright, so it is like a consumable. Oh, that's spooky. Can I sprint? Alright, so this isn't. You can sometimes tell. You can easily tell from the mechanics what kind of game it's gonna be. This is not gonna be the type of game where I'm gonna be needing to like run or even hide really, because I can't sprint. My guy just can't sprint. Oh wait, this one's online though. Equipment terminal. Oh yeah, let's get another crypto key going. I don't like, the more I think about what I want to do with YouTube, like I think I really want to focus on the horror games, because ever since like, oh wait, hold on. Terminal 4 still crapped out. I swear this junkyard ship is falling apart. So the temporary power rig you set up in Terminal 4 is still missing a power cell. You told me you'd put one in yesterday. I guess you forgot. Can't say I blame you with all the shit going down. Could you replace the cell, please? There's a spare in the locker in storage. The locker's code is 4121. Alright. So that's definitely... See, alright. Because of the... Oh, okay. 4121. I'm worried now, because anytime a game has you like... Okay. Like anytime oh, maybe this is what needs a power cell. See, because of, I'm worried that I'm gonna run anytime like for games where you have to return to a certain area. I always get worried because it's such a perfect, it always feels like a setup for like a jump scare. It's like that, like first time there's nothing there, second time is right when they get you. I always get worried about that. It's probably gonna happen in this game, mind you, but I don't know what I really thought. I'm scared to turn around. Whew. Or is there like another terminal on this side? Oh wait, I think this is where. Get ready. Anytime I interact with something, I'm gonna be ready for a jump scare, and I'm still gonna get caught by it. So far, we have strange noises going on the ship, back when the crew was still here, right? So that already points to, if it's not the ship settling, it already points to something being here. Manu's condition concerns me. He vacillates between nervous energy and a kind of sullen silence. He says they are down in the cargo hold. He seems to be withdrawing into himself. Doc saw him earlier today. He said he'll give me an update soon. It's odd how Manu is so troubled by those noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting. George said that sounds have a way of resonating in an old ship like this. He says they're likely originating from the cargo hold below, where the ship's core structural spine is, and traveling through the air ducts. I mean, if there's a physical / logical explanation for it, then I guess there's nothing to be really concerned about. But I mean, it could also just be space ghosts, you know. I mean, who says ghosts can't be in space? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, but okay, hold on. I need to up the brightness because this is a bit ridiculous. This flashlight is ass. Avoid the duct. But don't look at it either. Override, yeah, please. Something. I'm waiting for it. Why are we here alone? That's my question. You know, it's probably them being cheap again. Like, look how dark. I can't see anything. Oh my! I'm looking at the recording now, and I'm gonna have to raise the brightness like hell on this. Wait, did they just? Should have known that was gonna happen. I've gotten knocked out. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Was that always there? Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Don't mind me. I really hope I can't even crouch. So I don't have a biocode decryption key. All right. The only thing I see, I wouldn't have any objections to making it dark, but I can't see. It's so hard to look at the setup. Look at the setup. It's right there in front of me. Question is, will they do it? So we got Manu, right, one of the members of the ship, and they are stressed the hell out by the noises of the ship, quote unquote, because who knows. This is from George, the tech that gave the logical explanation earlier to Captain Arun Dravid. I've tried everything, boss, but I'm not able to figure out the power issue. All systems are testing fine on our maintenance tools. It's fucking infuriating. And now we have the leaks. I have no idea what the foul-smelling green stuff is coming out of the vents is. Rico says it looks and smells like the acid fertilizers they used on the fields in his homeworld, but that's ridiculous. We ain't carrying any such thing in our cargo, and even if we were and there was a leak from one of the containers, the stuff wouldn't flow into our airflow system. The way Manu's going off his head. Now, Rico said he saw something yesterday in the corridor. He looked shook. And you know Rico, he's as steady as stone and always thinks he's right. So I went and checked. I didn't see anything, not then. But the day before, while I was surveying the vents, I swear I saw something moving up there in the dark. Medical. I hate this so much. Oh, it's so dark. So dark. And I don't know when to I don't know what to expect. See, that's the other thing. Because of the fact that it's so dark, I can't tell if there's intentionally something showing up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't actually see anything. Oh, but there's a vent. Aliens, I'm telling you. And now that they mentioned that green goo stuff earlier, it's aliens. Alright, so this is from the Dr. Hari Sharma to the Captain Dravid again. Arun, I had Manu come in today. He tried to avoid the appointment, which I was expecting, so I had Nia escort him here. It's hard to say no to Nia. Haha. You're right. It's shocking how sickly he looks. He didn't talk at first, and when he finally did, he begged me for some Tacrozoxane 500, better known as blank slate, among the rec drug kids and as deep out by the guys in the military, but I digress. I haven't slept in days, he said. Why not? I said, having bad dreams? The reason I asked him that is because I had 2 others coming with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what the dreams were about, and he said he couldn't remember, but I sensed he was being evasive. When I probed, he said, they're in here with us. I must admit that a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling. I checked his vitals and they were fine. His blood pressure is a little higher than normal, but I would have been surprised if it weren't. He's lost some weight and he's exhausted, but at least physically, he's fine. Oh, so this is end data. What's here? Oh, this is stock. Oh. I didn't realize. There was a locker here? I didn't even realize. Oh. Oh, that's horrible. Maybe this is when you're gonna set it up. 1109, I think? I said? Yeah. Oh, God. I'm waiting. So far, they've been pretty subtle. Right. But I'm looking out. That's what they should probably tell you. Oh, oh, I didn't think. Oh, I see. Cap. This is from Rico in system operations to the Captain Dravid again. Cap, the security systems are failing one by one. We've got doors suddenly open. We got doors suddenly completely inoperable, and then they return to normalcy minutes later for no apparent reason. The system diagnostics reveal nothing. I'm switching all doors from biorec to manual access keys. If you ask me, this ship should have never left Nagari, but I saw the GIS reports with my own eyes before they left. They cleared the ship to take off, and their diagnostics were legit. All systems were a go. 20 years in ship system ops, I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with this vessel, and I don't just mean the electronics. You see the look in everyone's eyes? No one's sleeping right, and nobody will talk about it. George saw something in the air ducts, but he wouldn't say what. All I know was that he looked more perturbed than usual. I've seen something too, Cap. I can't even explain. Something unspeakable in the shadows. They have been... See, that's the thing, right? Sometimes with games like this, it's like they are so subtle to the point that it drives you crazy. It's like you're waiting for something to happen. You know? I could use some moral support. Alright. So this is tech. We got a working terminal there. Nope, don't do that. There's a power cell there. I told you the vents. I told you. I told you. Oh, I told you. I told you. Oh, my body is feeling chills. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew. And see, that time they force you to go under that vent. Oh, see what I mean? Parent, I knew it. I told you. And it looked like a head. What if the aliens made zombies? Maybe the crew never went missing. They just became zombified. This is from the Captain Dravid to Hari again. Dr. Hari. I am seriously concerned about the way things are going. This ship's practically falling apart all around us. I can't risk this anymore. I've told Nia to put out an SOS signal and to flag down the first passing ship. For this from Rico to Captain again. Most of the terminals have gone offline again, Cap, and 1 or 2 are shut down completely. Everyone's dumping on me, but what can I do? I still think something is getting at the wiring. I try to get George to take a look, but he's too busy trying to keep the LSS going. And he's so stressed he yells at me if I talk to him. We got only 3 terminals operational and online, and now Terminal 7 is powered down too. I've managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're short of a cell. I've loaned one to the med room last week. Could you get George to collect it and hook it up when he has time? I don't know if they probably won't trigger something again, but oh, even the doors are freaking me out. Stop opening. Oh, there is. I knew it. And of course they would put the locker. Alright, come on. Alright, come on. Oh my. Oh. My body's on fire again. Oh god. Like I said, maybe there are ghosts. You know, you got ghosts. Oh, they took out that light too. This is my only savior. God damn it. And you see, they're like, oh, you think we were subtle, but now we're ramping it up. Oh, I could have avoided that. Oh, wait, no, I couldn't, because I'd have to cross. Okay. Just slot that right in. Alright, so this is from George to the Captain. Boss, I think the engines are getting affected now. Did you feel the hitch an hour ago? It's effing crazy. And did Nia tell you about comms? I'll let her give you the bad news herself. I don't think we're gonna get that SOS out. Which, let's be honest, they definitely didn't. He says he wants no one anywhere without a physical card on their person. This is causing havoc. I've already misplaced the access key to my room somewhere. I think I left it at the showers. Now I need to waste more time finding the thing. Also, have you seen Manu anywhere? He's not in his room, and Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell him Doc's looking for him urgently. Thanks. So we got him missing as well. Alright. Maybe there'll be a jump scare while I'm trying to get to the next room. This one's the beefiest door of all with 3 crypto keys needed. Oh, it's super dark in here. And it's saved. No. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I've been trying to reach you. Something is interrupting comms out of that ship. If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the tavern, and not a single vessel rendezvoused with it since it left Nagari. It looks like the crew never left the ship.
You think?
I requested Det 2 to take over this investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay.
Cargo bay.
There's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and
oh no!
here's
Don't tell
things
me.
get really strange.
Nope! Don't tell.
It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident.
Don't tell me. Nope! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Don't tell me. Oh, that's not fun to hear. That too. You know what? They should have taken the ship, right? And they should have blown it to smithereens. I don't like what? Like, just do that. Like, who cares about the money? Stay safe, all right? If you go bankrupt, at least you don't die. So great. So I am right. We do have ghosts on this ship because the crew never left. So they're dead. Who would have thought? And I'm pretty sure when I take this key card that I can see right there in on that locker right there, something's gonna happen because it's the shower room. It is a very notorious spot for horror games most of the time, and this time will not be any different, will it? See? Look. Yep, it's already started. It's already started. Oh, I told you. I told you. I swear there's something. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Just stay back. Just stay back. I do not dare go near that thing. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can feel the... Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Ooh. Oh, I think that's where George died. Or Rico. The names. Wow. Oh, the hallways. You gotta love them. Oh. Alright. So this is either Rico or George. This is from the captain to the doctor. Interesting that this is on a personal terminal, but from the captain to doctor. How can a person go missing in a confined vessel in boundless interstellar space? We searched every current of this cursed ship and there's no trace of Manu. He's gone missing. He's gone. He's probably stuck in the air vent somewhere. He had grown more withdrawn over the last few days. When I visited him the day before, I noticed a smell about him. It wasn't just the stench of an unwashed body, but something lower. An animal smell of desperation. He stared past me and into the corridor when I tried to talk to him. None of the escape pods have deployed. They're not even operational now, so he has to be on the ship, except he isn't. Oh, good lord. I see the raw panic in the eyes of the others. Some of them are urging me to turn the ship around, but the state it's in, we're not going to make it back. What have those things done to Manu? Where have they taken him? For I have no doubt in my mind they are responsible. I can sense a growing malevolence, a kind of hunger. God help us. If you see one of those things run, do not engage, turn away, and run. Well, that's a problem, because you see, my man is physically incapable of running. As I've tried pressing the sprint button, so if I do see... Oh, no, that's not fair. Oh, they gave me a mechanic. Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair. They gave me a mechanic that... Oh! That is so unfair. That... Dirty move. Dirty move, developers. How dare you do this to me? Oh. You know, I should have known, because... I literally jinxed it. The moment I read, they said if you found one of the things, run. And what's the first thing I say? We don't have to, because we can't run. And what kind of run was that, by the way? Like, we're running now. We're like, now I know I can run. I'm running all the way. I ain't gonna stop. Oh, this. So you're gonna wait. Hold on. You're gonna tell me that one light is contributing to this much brightness? Also, there's nothing... Oh, there is actually. Never mind. Never mind. So, what is that? The ghost, or is that like what they're actually seeing? Was I basically? Oh. Also, you know what? Just if you're gonna do it. Oh god. They're gonna do something here. Wait, hold on. What's this? Wing room 5. Oh, great. I will say for sure I underestimated this game a lot. From Nia to Captain Dravid, Rico said he'd seen Manu headed towards the cargo hold, of course, but we checked. The power grid is almost completely shorted, so there's hardly any light down there. Those horrible sounds seem louder down there, but no sign of Manu. I'm still not able to get comms back up, so that SOS isn't looking likely. I can't seem to isolate the problem. The electronics check out okay, but all we're getting is static. It just doesn't make sense. Everyone's seeing those things now, and the encounters are more violent. George thinks they're coming through the vents. Okay. There's something... Oh no, here we go. There's something else. Just before comms went down, I got a message back from my contact at the GIS. I just saw it now. It's the records of the ship's history you'd requested. I'm pouring over them, and I'll send you a summary shortly. You're not going to believe what I found. Oh, okay. Come on. You're going to do something. You're going to do something. I'm going to have to come back here. That's the worst part. I am going to have to come back here. From the captain to George, whatever little chance we had of getting the system back is gone with Rico. is gone with Rico? Wait, so is Rico gone? Oh, he's missing too. The engines are dead, the nav systems are shot, and we're coasting, headed off course. With comms down, we're incommunicado. We can't even get the escape pods operational. Now that Rico's missing, I want you to do everything you can to keep life support systems running until we find a way off this ship. Rico had the key to the 4 LSS room. It should be in his locker, along with a spare power cell. Get the key and the power Get the key and the power cell and head to the 4 LSS room and try to get at least one terminal going. Since the trouble started, Rico moved to room 3 in wing B. He didn't want to be near Manu's old room. He had handed all the codes to me yesterday just in case. His locker code is 9971. George, be careful. George is gone. Telling you. Hold on. Where do I have to go? Room. Oh, so I can't go this way, so it's saving, which means something is gonna happen. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh God. Oh no 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 no. I can't. I know. Oh, look. It's all of them. This is the crew. Also, I don't know what happened there. I wonder if you have to break line of sight, because that's what happened. All right, so I'm gonna try and run into that room that opens. Oh God. Why doesn't this room... Oh God. Oh, so that's what happens. Jesus. What's the... Wait. 9971? Jesus. Like, I have a knack for this timing. As soon as I mention, I swear. And what is this? The LS control room. Alright. It's saving again, which means I'm in danger. Oh, I don't like this room. I really don't like this room. Alright, come on. So, let's get whatever we can from here. Oh. Surely it must be close. I mean... Alright, what else do we have from here? Maybe because a lot of the time is like spent talking. From Nia to Captain Dravid, I got away, but I'm trapped in the med bay. Doc's not here. I hope to God he's okay. We haven't found Rico yet. I have no idea where the others are, but I saw Jones and Summit in the maintenance hall an hour ago, but no word from them since. They're gone too. So about those records, I learned that this ship was purchased from BT in 2395 by the Thoan system. The Thoans, if you remember, were part of a rebel movement out of the Pexus Belt. For nearly half a century, they invaded and conquered dozens of worlds on the outer edge of the belt. Their government was theocratic. They followed a creed that espoused rigid social segregation based on genetics. They believed that one's genes, or rather specific codes in our genomes, defined one's worth and place in society. You know how I feel about that. Genetics, race, eugenics, it's all the same, just another instrument that humans have used since the dawn of time to oppress and exploit the other. The ideology is a thin cover for profit. Every member of the Thoan society and their colonies, every man, woman, and child were put into a social order, and the lowest strata was the slave. The Thoans subjected their slaves to all manners of atrocities. The slaves had their wills and bodies broken. They were not allowed to marry, but were instead bred. Generations were born into bondage. Oh God. Despite pressure from the Sentry, the Thoans refused to give up their devastating enterprise. Before the Gaurat Wars vanquished their government, they had enslaved and sold thousands across the stars. This vessel, the ISS Traven, was a slaver ship, its cargo bay a slave hold. Its purpose was to carry its ill-fated cargo across interstellar space for trade and profit. After the war and the decimation of the Thoan government, the Traven disappears off the records for a time. It reappears nearly a decade later. It had been sold for a pittance to off-world merchant traders who renovated and used it for interplanetary cargo runs. Over the years, the ship changed hands frequently, often abruptly. There are records of it being abandoned briefly at salvage docks to be scrapped, and there are other stories, whispers of bizarre incidents, crew abandonment, illnesses, deaths. The crew before us did a single run before they sold it to an N-tier dealership, which then sold it to Navo. Navo made a killing on the deal, and that's how we're here. But there's more, sir. Something far worse. During its slavery era, an incident occurred on the ship so horrific I could find nothing about it in the official GIS records. My contact dug it out of the wire. I'll tell you more when I meet you at the bridge. Oh, God. Ghosts, I'm telling you. Run, 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 run. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Not fair, not fair, not fair. Yes! Is this even doing anything? If I did the wrong thing. I don't like this. I don't like... Just run. Just keep running. Just keep running. I don't like this at all. Mess hall. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Can I even go in the mess hall? Yeah, I can. Oh, God. Oh, this is so bad, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, I don't like this. No. No. Nope. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We are going back. I'm gonna have to. I should have known that was a setup. Well, time to buckle my seatbelt because this flashlight is literally... Who is it? Which one? I didn't know what to expect from that, but I'm ready. Turn your head. Bye-bye. Wait, do I have to get closer? Oh, no. Oh, I'm not getting closer. Nope. Nope. They just won't give me a break. Oh, that's why there was a to the lounge. Oh my god. This is so... Oh, I don't... How much farther do I have? At this rate, I've passed the quota. Please. Ah, this isn't good. At least I know I don't... Actually, no, I might have to. Alright, let's see if I can... I don't think we're gonna go to the cargo hold because I don't think we have to go that far. This is from Nia to Captain again. I can't reach Jones and Summit any longer. We're down to just 4 people. I can't make it to the bridge. There are too many of those things now. The dock's gone too. I haven't been able to reach anyone over the local network in hours. I'm not sure where you are or if you'll even see this. Okay. The thing that happened on this ship during its Thoan era may have a bearing on what we're going through. Just before the war, during a run, about 120 slaves broke free from the holding cells below and charged into the upper decks. They overpowered and killed 2 crew members and were making for the bridge when the crew sealed the primary doors and trapped them in the bridge hall. The captain then authorized pumping Q11A6 nerve gas long band into the decks. Yep, mass murder. Let's go. The slaves were already weak from the drugs used to sedate them and their meager rations. The nerve gas paralyzed them and decimated the uprising. As retribution and to set an example, the crew flayed the slaves to an inch of their lives, slashed and seared their bodies, and then hewed off noses and lips and ears. They were then thrown still alive into vats of acid fertilizer in the hold. KL-12, a bile green amalgamate used in the off-worlds for soil prep. They died slow, agonizing deaths down in the dark, which explains the smell now. The ship returned to its homeworld. There are no charges made against the crew. Instead, they were lauded for quelling an uprising, and the incident was wiped from official records. The God War followed a few years later, and we know the rest. The Thowans were crushed, and this ship disappears for nearly a decade. It was likely used to ferry weapons and soldiers for the war effort at the time. Captain, there are forces at work here beyond our ability to understand. These walls have seen too much blood. This vessel should never fly again. In case I don't see you again, I'd like to tell you that you did all you could. It has been an honor. It has been an honor to serve with you. Okay, we are dealing with pretty messed up stuff here. Because honestly, this ship can never be allowed to fly again. Should have known the bridge was just gonna close on me like that. Oh, cargo hold. I mean, we knew this was gonna happen, right? That they were gonna force us into the cargo hold. I didn't think we were gonna get the. I mean, at least it's happening now. All right. Oh, you can't. You can barely see in here. Get ready for what is gonna be the. Oh, that is not great. This is like the most open. Oh, just run in here. Just run in here. Is there anything you can even do in here? Or, oh yeah, there is. See, the plan, right, tonight, right, in general, was that I was gonna record multiple videos. Not of this game. I was gonna record multiple videos in general. But after this, I don't think I am. This has been I have had my dose of horror. And this is, I believe, this is going to be the final encrypted message from the captain to whoever sees this. They're all gone. George, Rico, Doc, Ian, Jones, Summit, Vasu, Manu, Nia. Their names ring in my head like a death chant. Their faces are ever in my mind. I could not save them, though I should have been able to. We've fallen through a chink in space and time. We've slipped into a netherworld where the past and the present have somehow collided, where the dead do not rest and the living are made ghosts. There is no explanation for what has happened here, except that sometimes history is a dead weight that burdens the living. We pay for the past, though we have raised neither fist nor whip. To the dead, we must all look the same. I'm going to keep looking for them around here, and if I can't find them, I'm going to try to make it to the EVA airlock at the end of Cargo Hold 2. If I get out, I'll find a way to have the ship destroyed. Let this vessel and whatever walks in it be buried forever. Captain Arud Dravid, ISS Traven. I think that's going to be the last log I get. And I think I should haul ass. Because... Yep, there it is. Well, trust me, this is more of a jog than a... This is... I can't do anything. See, that's the thing, right? I've acknowledged my weaknesses in the fact that I am very incapable at sprinting. And all I can assume is to go for the light. Because of the fact that I can't like, weirdly... Oh, God. Somehow this, like... this, like, freezes them in their tracks. The crypto lock. The crypto unlocking. The override. Just run in here. Oh, so I guess I'll just wait in here until I die. Oh, never mind. I really... For a second I thought I got led into an empty room just to be dealt with, just to be given nothing. All right, round 2. I think I know where I have to go actually. Just follow the light unless they're in the direction of said light, in which case we go somewhere else. Right now I'm really just rambling just to help satiate my mind, like keep it calm before the tense bits happen again, you know? Like right now, because I can hear the music ramping up, and I don't want, oh, I look behind me. You don't do that. You never look behind you. Never, oh, I see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, this ship should have been destroyed long ago. Instead, they didn't. This is why, oh god, this is why I don't mess with supernatural forces of any kind. Also, I think I might have went the wrong way because I don't know where the airlock is. So, actually no, I think it's this way. Now the question is, will I make it? Or will I not? I guess we'll find out. Oh, we're about to find out. We made it. We made it. We have made it free. Let's go. Let's go. I'm probably gonna die still though.
I hope you're okay. Det 2 officers will arrive on the scene soon. I just saw the messages you obtained from the ship's networks. I've sent them over to the labs. None of it makes sense for now, but it should help us bring closure.
You want closure? Blow the ship up. Destroy it.
Well done.
Destroy it. Let those spirits finally get a chance to rest. Please do everyone a favor. A week after your mission, the ISS is deregistered by the GIS and is transported to an orbital scrap processor for destruction. Yes! Its crew were never found. Well, it's probably because they were made ghosts, to be honest. In fact, those were probably the crew members that were going after me. Maybe. The end. Wow. Okay. And now with that, the end of the game, my thoughts. Overall, I did enjoy the game. A lot. Alright? Horror-wise, with the atmosphere, the sounds, even the initial ghost chases, it kept me on edge, and it made me feel really tense to the point where I didn't want to play anymore. Like, I didn't want to play. I was planning on making multiple videos that night, and I didn't, because I was, in general, not just by the horror, by the story itself, I was left pretty uncomfortable, and I think they did a good job with that. But there are some issues in this game that need to be pointed out. First off being the brightness / flashlight, right? The flashlight in the game is pretty much trash, alright? Especially considering that this game is taking place in the 25th century, and the investigator is using a flashlight that looks like it only has 10% battery power. It's pretty bad. And especially when they decide to go and, you know, have the lights turn off on some parts of the ship, it makes that flashlight even worse, right? It's like at that point you need the flashlight, and you need to deal with how bad it is. If you have light, there's no point. It's like, part of it, you have the flashlight. Part of it is like, you have a flashlight. If there are lights on already, you don't need it. If the lights are off, you might as well have it off, but it doesn't really help. So that's something that should be worked on. That's something that they should pay attention to in the future if they're gonna make more horror games with flashlights. Like, make sure that it can illuminate the area, not like too much obviously, but they need to find a good balance with that. Now here's I think the biggest criticism I have for this game, which I didn't realize while I was playing it at the time, but my oh my, the reading. There is a lot of reading. There is a lot of code getting. There is a lot of walking around. And that loop pretty much repeats throughout the entire game. Now, in general, I really enjoyed the story. I think they did a really good job fleshing it out. But the issue that I have come across when I was editing this video is that there is a lot of reading, right? And that's not the only way to tell a story. Like, they have voice acting, so they could have done something with some sort of voice acting where instead of just reading, they could have some of the terminals, some of the logs, they could have voice logs instead, or even like show some sort of hallucinations, I don't know, visually, or just listening to a log. But having to read the story constantly, in general it could be a bit of a turn off, right? And most of this video is reading, right? which I didn't even realize until like now that I'm editing it. But that's something that they should take into consideration on their future projects, right? How they tell their story, not just by picking up, not just by reading it, but maybe, either have a character, dictate part of that story, or even through however, that game would work, right? But the point is not just reading it through a terminal. Other than that, I think the only other thing I had is that they introduced a chase mechanic right when the ghosts started going after you, and I didn't have much. There's no issues there. It's just that the final chase sequence, I wasn't really tense at all because I got the idea that they can't catch up to you. They were literally designed to not be able to catch up to you unless you went the wrong way. So that took away a bit of the tension. And in general, I don't think this game really needed a chase mechanic, really. I don't think it really needed it. What it really needed was some variation in the way it's telling a story, variation in the overall structure, what you do. And because there's only one gameplay loop, right? You get crypto keys, you read terminals, you open doors, repeat, and with the occasional power cell, right? But besides all that, I did enjoy the game. It does have its flaws though, and but with that said, it was. I mean, I am curious to see what they do in the future. I think that if they take some of the feedback that they've gotten from this game, especially there is someone else who pointed out a lot of things that I'm pointing out now. If anything, like I saw that comment and I looked back and it made me realize some of the things he was saying were true, and in general, I'm excited to see what they do in the future. I hope they take this feedback to heart. Feedback from the comments, not from this video, because I doubt they'll watch this. But, and if, I mean, hey, if they do, they do. But, point being, really good game. They should focus more on how they tell their story rather than just telling it in one way. Change up the gameplay a bit to keep it interesting, to keep players invested, right? Other than that, I think that's all I really have to say on the matter. I hope you enjoyed, and if you watched this far, and I'll see you whenever. I mean, I don't know. I'll see you next time, or whenever, really.